What the new activists like Tim Daly live for is direct action, and direct action means the ALF, the Animal Liberation Front. From a hardcore of half a dozen activists 10 years ago when it started, the ALF now claims some 1,300 members, loosely organised in small cells. They seize animals from farms and laboratories and vandalise the property of anyone marked out as an animal abuser. In the last 3 years, the activists have developed new tactics, mass invasions in broad daylight. Alongside the small-scale ALF raids, they form themselves into much larger units, animal liberation leagues. Activists by the hundred have stormed some of the country's largest establishments to produce pictures of vivisection and, as they see it, rescue animals. In 1984, the leagues launched a major campaign. 130 activists broke into Wickham laboratories in Hampshire. 180 broke into ICI in Cheshire. And in the same year, an army of more than 300 stormed the Unilever plant in Bedfordshire. In each case, some of the activists have been caught and jailed for up to 3 years. It doesn't seem to have stopped them. This is the Central Animal Liberation League, based in the Midlands and practicing surveillance techniques in the Warwickshire countryside. They've got an efficient video unit to monitor their target and £2,500 worth of walkie-talkie equipment.
C4, you came over C5 then. Can you repeat your message, please? Over.
Sorry, C1. Yes, I've got a vehicle just come through. It must be heading... Oh, you must be inside of it now. Bedford panel type van.
If it all looks rather cranky, the intentions are entirely serious. In everyday life, these are conventional people with ordinary jobs. An accountant, an electrician, and their full-time frontman, Tim Phillips, is a former bank clerk.
What we take on is very major targets. We intend to take on targets, say vivisection laboratories, which will get a lot of publicity, that are very significant. And as a result, they're often much more complex targets. There's complicated alarm systems and so on.
But what gives you the right to break the law?
Well, there's a law, and there's also a higher moral law. Within these laboratories, animals are being tortured and dying. They have absolutely no say. Their only hope is organisations such as ourselves. And we consider it completely morally wrong to torture these animals. Arrogant or not, it's the fact.
According to their own estimate, most ALF activists are in their 20s, and a majority are women. Loosely organised nationally, on the ground, these cells are effective, thanks to a highly efficient support operation.